Lehigh Valley, and well, even if you're not in Lehigh Valley, good morning to you too. Today I am doing a special broadcast with a very special person, Stephanie. And I'm sorry, Stephanie, I didn't make sure I said your last name correctly. Schoolmeester.
You got it. Good job. Very nice. Great.
All right, Schoolmeester. Boy, that's right up there with Rothdeutsch.
Yeah.
Stephanie, I'm so glad you were able to join me this morning because, well, I get to know you a little bit more before you're the speaker for our Lehigh Valley Polka Dot chapter this coming Monday evening. And I wanted to bring you on here so that the Lehigh Valley can get to know Stephanie a little bit and realize that they're going to be missing out if they don't come to our polka dot meeting at 6 o'clock Monday evening. But we'll talk a little bit more about that, in a little bit here. So Stephanie, you're here in Pennsylvania at the moment
Mhm.
with family and not, but where do you call home? Well, your home, with your husband. Where are you living?
Yes, my family lives. I grew up here in Pennsylvania, so my husband always says when I say I'm going home, he's like, "Stephanie, you're not going home. Home is Colorado." So I have Pennsylvania, where my family's from, where I'm in right now, sitting in my childhood home, and then I am living in Colorado. I've been living in Colorado for 20 years, and I absolutely love it.
Two wonderful places. Yeah.
Yes,
Pennsylvania,
exactly.
Colorado, it's like there's nothing else, is there?
Right, exactly.
So, Stephanie, in a few short sentences, I know I have your whole bio here, but it's rather lengthy.
Mm.
Can you share in a few sentences who Stephanie is, what your passion is, and how you help women?
Sure. Thank you for asking. I came from a teaching career. I was a teacher for 22 years. So I'm really using those teaching skills in the energy and breath work modality to really help women really align to their energy, what that big dream is in their heart, why they were born, their mission, and really help them get aligned to that so they can really step into their power and their purpose and their ultimate possibilities. So that I teach them those energetics to really help them get in the flow and bring that ease and joy into their life and their business.
So, as you were saying that, I'm thinking, so what might a woman be thinking or saying out loud even, that would lead them to you? What is it that they're going through at the moment?
That's a great question. I really see myself doing two things, Christine. I do healing work, and I've been doing healing work for over 20 years. It's the healing work that I literally say so grateful for. It saved my life. It brought me from barely surviving to thriving. So it's very, very incredible healing work. And I also do the business, like I would call it the soul strategy, the energetics, because anytime you're doing social emotional work, energy work, the research is out there. It helps you to be 80% more successful. When I taught this to my students in my classroom, my students were very, very successful and had that one of the highest growth rate in the district because they were using this. So when you pair that with business, that's how the women are doing so much outside. The outer achievements are happening, but it's the inner work that they're doing. So it's really, but they go hand in hand because, as you know, as an entrepreneur, we have these highs, right? We're doing
Mhm.
great. And then we have these lows, and it's like a roller coaster. So the emotional and energetic work just helps the women not have those big dips and help them to continue to climb, and in a way that just is really it's really fulfilling. And they do this work, they get out of their head, Christine. I would say the biggest thing, and you can see I'm touching my heart. They get into their heart, they follow their heart, which is that's what's going to put them in that energy of um, abundance and joy as they literally are doing what they're meant to do in the world.
Well, and I kinda can attest to that in that for years, I studied business.
Mm.
Big student of, have a coach and learn about business and, just tell me how to do things and everything, and there was still something missing.
Mhm.
Something still wasn't clicking until I started to do the personal development of getting more inside of Christine and into my head, and well, in fact, right now, I'm in the midst of NLP training,
Mm.
Reiki training coming up this weekend, all sorts of tools. And I did it for my this what I'm learning now, I'm doing it for myself, but I see such potential to use these skills with my clients also, and I see it as that missing piece,
Oh
as
my goodness, you're my soul sister already, Christine. You speak my language. That's it. It's the missing piece. It's I'm working with like the movers and shakers in the world. Entrepreneur of the year, businesswoman of the year. But sometimes they're like, they say to me, Stephanie, there's just that joy is missing. The women that are making all that money, but they're just missing that joy, or they're just finding they're spinning in their head and they just don't have that fulfillment and that purpose anymore. So it's really that inner work. That's exactly what I do. So you get it. I
yeah.
love it. I
Yeah,
love what you
absolutely.
do.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited to have you, join us, this Monday evening. But so now this is how you help individuals. Now you are, I mean, yeah, I'm looking here, all the different things, okay, you're a trainer for coaches, motivational speaker. What are all the different things that you're involved in? You're out and about, and besides working with individuals, what else is going on with Stephanie?
So I do two different programs. I work with women. So I help women, again, mostly entrepreneurs. And I also work with children. I still have a heart for kids. I've worked with kids for 30 years. And that social emotional work, that's what I ended up teaching in the school district when I left teaching. So I have a high vibe kids tribe. They come to my farm. They work with my amazing horse. I call her my little unicorn, Jules. We have a horse farm, about 18 horses. And I also bring the women to the farm. I also do online work with women, starting a 6-month on a Line and Shine program. And really what that's about is helping them, again, going to that, finding that light inside of them, because we all have it. And, it's so interesting. I'm going to share this piece because it's coming through. It's really about the work that I do. And I know you'll get this from what you're doing. I always look at the work I do as like a lighthouse. The lighthouse, first of all, providing a safe harbor for ourselves, providing that safe harbor and really activating our light inside of ourselves. And as we do that, so that's a lot of nervous system regulation work. So that's my jam. I teach nervous system regulation work, helping the body relax, helping the body get into that state of that power, that wisdom, so we can go out there and make the difference in the world. And as we do that, we activate this light inside of us, and that light shines out. And you'll understand this because you live in Pennsylvania. We do not have fireflies in Colorado. It's the one thing we're missing. But it's like, I call it, I want to coin this firefly effect. It's helping women and kids activate that inner light, so then they can really have that firefly effect, and so they can affect other people and help them spread their light to others. And that's when we light up. If I was just, not serving in a way, I light up by serving. That's what I do. I don't know what I would be doing, honestly. It's my favorite thing in the world. But I do, love nature. I have horses. I love to be with them. I love riding. I love to ski. I love, all the things nature. So those things really light me up from the inside out.
Oh, two things that you said, you're working with the kids and
Mhm.
then the horses. Oh my goodness. It's like, okay, so I had a horse when I was a kid out in
Oh,
the sticks of Nutropoli, wasn't a great experience. But it's something I've always wanted to get back to. And recently, oh my God, like every other week I'm meeting somebody who, yes, I have horses. I work with horses. I'm like, okay, it must be a sign. I've got
yes,
it. I gotta get back to it. And
absolutely.
oh my goodness. But as you said, working with the kids and with what I am learning, I'm just blown away by the potential, as
Mm.
you say, helping yourself, but then, it touches someone else. And we all truly need this type of work. And when it starts with the kids,
Ah,
wow, there is
yeah.
the kids need it badly. Is that a
Yes.
word badly? I don't know.
Yes, well, yes, it is. Well, and I always tell the kids, this is how you become a superhero. The kids all understand. I'm like, these are your superhero tools. And it's the same thing with women. Like these are tools that are going to help you truly live into your gifts. So when you teach children that, I always tell them, you have no idea
Mm,
what gift you're getting to have these tools now, because this is, I work with women on the other side that,
mhm.
myself included, that needed to learn these social emotional tools, and what it can do for you in your life and everything that you put your energy into.
Yeah, yeah. So Monday night, you're joining us, and your talk is entitled "Align, Show Up, and Shine Your Light." Now, okay, so for our listeners, I just want to. Okay, so I'm inviting the Lehigh Valley to our meeting.
Mhm.
Lehigh Valley women, men. I apologize. Well, I don't know. Should
I
I
always say
apologize?
that. I
I shouldn't
always
even
say that too,
apologize.
Christine. I'm sorry, man.
Polka Dot Powerhouse is a women's networking group here in the Lehigh Valley. We just had our 51st member join our chapter here. Did I say in the Lehigh Valley? It's in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm so excited to have this locally. I'm so glad that Anya, our managing director, got this going back in the fall. And it's such maybe now how long have you been a polka dot?
I am going on my 7th year, and I will be a polka dot for life. I said to Shannon at Celebration, I said, it's in my blood, Shannon. It's just in my blood now. I love it. Polka dots have been the most extraordinary decision I've ever made as a person and a business owner. It has helped me so, so much on my
Yeah.
journey.
Well, and when we have guests coming and they're wondering like, "Oh, is this the same old networking group?" And I can't tell you how many times before a meeting is ended, somebody's like, "I'm the next member." It's like before the meeting even ends. People have asked me to give them a little bit more information afterwards. They'll call me, say, "So, tell me more about polka dot and everything and what it's for and everything." And the one thing that it came to me, I don't know, maybe it's something that's said in polka dot, but I tell them, "You come for what you need."
Mhm.
Because we have a few women who don't have businesses,
Mhm.
but come for the community.
Yes.
And it truly is that organization of coming for what you need. And granted, I'm a business owner. Most of us are business owners, and we're coming to make connections and grow our business. Absolutely. That's
Mhm.
top of mind for me. But I like that it is that place that you come for whatever that is for
Yeah.
you. Um, and yeah, I've been in numerous organizations in the past, and it truly is unlike anything else. And I know with our chapter, a few of us had commented like, "Oh, in the beginning, are we just going to be meeting the same people that we've known here locally?" It's like, no, it's
Mhm.
bringing out different people.
Yes.
Is that how you find it out there in Colorado?
Well, I just said to my family, because my sister, my family actually, my sister might come with me on a Monday. We have a well drilling business. I said, you need to check this out. This is not your typical networking. This is all about connection. And what I find, and I said this, it's interesting because, I'm sharing a little bit about my story, and I'll just share this really quickly if it's okay, Christine. Part of my journey as being a dot was being so terrified to speak in public. Now, I had to train as a teacher, and I was on a lot of leadership, but it was terrifying to me. I would shake. I feel like I was going to get sick. I hate it to speak in public. Now, my journey as being a dot, I felt this call of my heart. I practiced what I preach and followed the whispers, and I was being called to speak. And my mantra was, your mission is greater than your fear. Stephanie, you can do this. It's not about you, it's about everyone else. So for 7 years, I've showed up and I spoke, and I have goosebumps as I say this. And it makes me have tears. And I cried at my last talk, and I'll probably cry at this one, because this is how much the dots have been to me. My dot sisters have cheered me on and said, Stephanie, please keep doing this. It's making an impact. It's affecting what you're saying is helping me resonate and helping me on my path. So I kept doing it. And the dots nominated me as extraordinary speaker of the year, and that still just baffles me. The girl that was so terrified to speak as a little girl up to where I am now. And part of what I want to share, Christina, my talk is, I want women, I want you, if you're listening, to see if I can do it, you can do it. Whatever that is for you, whatever that mission is in your heart. So the polka dots helped me on my journey to cheer me on. And whatever that is for you, we will cheer you on. And where I was going with it, when I did my acceptance speech, I said on stage, because we were all dressed in white, it was for our celebration. And it's such a beautiful, were you there, Christine?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, it
No.
was so beautiful. And I was looking out at the beautiful women, my beautiful sisters, and I said, I feel like we're all angels for one another. I really feel like we're all angels. Like we literally, one of the things I do is in my talk is I said, it's time to spread your wings. And I looked at them like, we are literally here to help each other spread our wings and be there for each other on our journey. So I just wanted to share that because the reason I'm doing this speaking tour that I'm on is because I just want to pay it forward. I
Mhm.
just want to share with my dots anything I can to help them on their journey because they did that for me.
Mhm.
So if you're not a dot yet and you want to come and check it out, I cannot recommend it more. Come and be a guest with us on Monday. And I promise I will pour my heart into your heart and do everything I can to help you truly align and show up and shine in your life and your business.
Well, it's so interesting how you say, the angst you had around the speaking one, and I'm granted, I was there many, many years ago when my story is when I worked for a big auto dealership in the area. I worked in the accounting department and had to pick up the phone and on the PA system, uh, uh, page one of the salesmen I needed to talk to. I still remember how nervous I was, how hot I got. It's like my
Mhm,
face must have been red to hear my voice over that PA system. I've
mhm,
come a long way and I love to speak. And
mhm.
that's why I stepped up immediately and offered to Anya to be the coordinator for our chapter of our speakers for professional and
Beautiful.
development areas, because we also have somebody who coordinates our nonprofit speakers. But I
Mhm,
said, I want to encourage as many of our members to step up and share something that can help all of us.
mhm,
Now, granted, what somebody does in their business might not be a direct thing. Well, like our title insurance lady, Chastity, she will be speaking is like title insurance, like all that title stuff on your home and everything. Like, I don't think we all need to hear that, do we? No. She's gonna be talking about making choices. Because,
mm,
like, with anything in life, it's like if you are buying or selling a house, you have a choice about title insurance companies, but
mhm.
her bigger message is, we all need to realize all the different choices we have, but this is what I brought to our chapter of working with our members. Anytime I have a one-on-one, somewhere in the conversation, I'm bringing up, "You know what? That's a good topic for you to be speaking about. Okay, let's work on that."
Yeah,
I
beautiful.
I believe that we all have something, some knowledge somewhere that can make a great 15 to 20-minute
Mhm.
talk that we need to hear about, and I kinda want all of us in the Lehigh Valley chapter here in the Lehigh Valley to become that group known as, "Wow, those ladies really know their shit."
Yeah. Yes, yes. And they really love you, and that's the thing, it's like, I like, I was again just sharing with my sister, they're women that are gonna love you on your journey, let you be 1,000% who you are, encourage that light, like I talked about, to shine in you, and they're badass women in business, so they're gonna help you in business as well, so you've got it all, with the dots, you really do. I will not go anywhere else. I used to do a massive networking when I first started my business, not anymore. Not anymore. It's dots, 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 dots. Because I have my best friends in the dot community. I have my soul clients in the dot community. I have everything I need in this community. So I am so excited to be your speaker. Christine, thank you so much for having me on today.
Oh, well, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate you taking the time out from your busy schedule with your family here in Pennsylvania. And I can't wait to see you in person on Monday evening, just down the road in Hellertown.
Yes, I can't wait.
So thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thank you.